baby. Hi. Hey, wait, come here. Hey, look, hi. This moving is no joke. A few months ago, maybe in like January, like 6 or 7 months ago, I guess, I found that big old thing on the side of the road for free, and it was a couple blocks away, and I took Remy down there in our backpack and the freaking dolly, and ended up strapping it to the dolly and wheeling it back home with Remy, and then getting it inside the house, which I used as part of my art studio. It worked really well, and it made me feel really strong to do that, and then just to get it out of the house by myself made me feel really strong too. But almost done with the last little bits. Most of the stuff left in the house has a plan, so that's good. Today is the last day in this house. The transition down to the new property has been going on since January. I mean, we've been planning it even for longer than that, but we sold the house in January, so that's been like officially the transition beginning, if that makes sense. And it's the very end of August right now as I'm filming this, so it's been a really long time, and today's finally the last day. Tomorrow I'm packing everything up in my car and going. I've done all of the dump runs. At the dump. America. I can taste the wastefulness. The recycling runs, I've done all the free piles, gotten rid of everything. Oh my gosh, the funniest thing just happened to me. So I'm at home and I'm packing up and I'm putting a whole bunch of things on the Facebook Marketplace. And so I've been texting with a whole bunch of people, and people have been coming to pick up things and give away things and talk to people and do the things. And this woman shows up, and I, in my head, think that she's here to pick up the dishes. And so I start pulling all the dishes out onto the porch, and I'm like telling her about the dishes, talking to her about the history of the dishes, where they're from, how long they've been in the family, like all this stuff about the dishes. And she was like, the what? Yeah, she was here for the cabinet, not the dishes. Moved everything, given everything away, put everything in boxes, cleaned up everything. We're making a really big transition. And every time I see a really close friend or somebody that knows what we're doing, they ask me how I'm feeling about it. And I've had a lot of time to think about that. Mommy. Yeah, baby. Everybody's been asking, you know, how I feel about the transition. And I've had a lot of time now to really soak in living so close to everything and living right in the middle of town and having really amazing neighbors. And I don't feel like I've taken it for granted, and I feel like I have gotten, like, had enough time knowing that I'm leaving to really like soak it in and just be so grateful for it and be so grateful for our time here in this beautiful house that we built and family we built here and all the good memories. And so I feel good about that. I feel like I'm leaving on a high. But the scary part is we're moving, you know, so far 2 hours away from here and 40 minutes away from the nearest grocery store and in the middle of nowhere and also in the middle of everything kind of. And I'm so excited about it, but what I'm really scared about, we're starting a whole new life down there. We're really far away from childcare for him. We don't know what we're doing for work or for career or for jobs. We don't know how it's going to work really, like how it's gonna actually be down there. And as excited as I am to actually move to that location, like I'm so in love with the land. And I'm committed to moving that far away from everything, and I feel like I know what I'm asking for by doing that. Or I know what I'm committing to. There's still so many unknowns. So the thing that I feel most about this move is just feeling like it's kind of scared, but also excited in an excited way. Because when you don't know what's coming, life doesn't feel stale. It feels fresh and exciting and adventurous. And like we've had enough life doing what we're doing and where we are to know what we want, what we don't want. And so now we are making this huge change, and we get to choose those things now. We get to make those choices instead of just finding yourself kind of in a trap that you might not love. So that is how I feel. And today I'm definitely feeling the feelings of the move. This move has been really hard. Justin's been building the house all by himself, and I've been moving everything by myself and taking care of Remy full time. So yeah, one last run with Remy to pick up some things, and then an evening over at a friend's house. So our friends are gonna make us some dinner, which I'm so grateful for, and get to spend our last night with some of our favorite people who, you know, we'll see them again. And then tomorrow we're gonna pack up, and it's gonna be our final voyage. So I want to be able to call this house my home again. It's a beautiful house. You know how they say that when there's a will, there's a way? What about if there's a will, but there's not actually a way because of like physical constraints? How am I supposed to get all of this into the car? Can you tell me? Look at all this. Look at all this. Do you think I can do it? We're about to find out. I just can't fit it all. I'm really grateful, trying to look on the bright side, and I'm really grateful that I didn't save all of this for the very last day. I have 2 days until we have to get out of the house. So I think my only option is to drive down today, freaking drive back tomorrow, and pick up the rest of the crap. It's 2 hours away, and I have a toddler. Everything would be so much easier if I didn't have Remy with me, but driving 4 hours a day with a toddler sucks. And today I have to take the cat down too, so I have to fit Remy in there and a cat. So I think that's my option. Those are my only options. That's what I'm gonna do. So yay, moving. I got it. I got the cat.